Hello, let's create a custom spell jar for Elise. All of the crystals you will see in this video have been ethically sourced. Elise does not have a specific color scheme that they want me to keep to, but they do want me to pick out anything that I can find for wealth, luck, and manifesting advancements in the career. So let's see what ingredients we need. To get us started, we need this basket up here. And from in this basket, we are grabbing the corn flour, which represents wealth, and water and clarity. Next up, we want dandelion for manifesting and wishes coming true. And then last up, for our herbs at least, is some orange. Nice big chunky box there. Oh, and I forgot to mention, orange represents love, peace, and wealth. Next up, we need some crystal chips. Let's start off with a lucky crystal according to Aluna, and everything in here is according to Aluna. We need some rainbow fluorite. Let's grab this Pakistani lapis lazuli for success, especially in your career in this case. And then last but not least, we're going to actually turn the charm shelf and get secret hidden crystal chips. We want this moonstone for manifesting. Elise also wants the top of the jar to be decorated, so let's get some tumbles for that. For this, I'm thinking definitely some black obsidian for good luck and protection. Let's do this one here. And it has a little bit of a silver sheen in there. That's super pretty. Silver sheen represents autonomy, so like keeping yourself in control of things. Then we also want an amazonite, more manifesting. Let's do this one here. It's got a nice big quartz pocket in it, it looks like. And then last but not least, let's find a labradorite for wealth. Yep, and we're going to grab this one because it has some flash on there. I'll just go ahead and set these off to the side. Now let's get to the jar. First layer, we want a crystal layer. So I'm thinking base of all of this, let's do lapis lazuli first. Pop that open, give it a tilt. And fun fact, the cherry in Aluna represents magic, so we're getting some magic done here. One more for good measure. There is our first layer done. Layer number 2 is an herbal layer, so let's do that corn flour to match the lapis. And give that a scoop. Give it a little shake to balance everything. And then there is our second layer. This will be crushed down a little bit by the other layers, so we don't have to worry about it taking too much space. For the next layer, I'm thinking let's do some moonstone. And a lot of these have some flash in there. You can kind of see little bits and pieces of blue and green. So pop that open. Give it a tilt. And we're ready to go. These are very fine, so it's more like a sand. Little shake, balance it out, and there is layer number 3. Number 4, I want to do orange. So let's grab these oranges. And if they're too big, we'll just cut them in half. They smell so fresh too, but they're dry completely. I'm going to arrange these a little bit better. I have some placed kind of facing up so that you can see them on the side. And then these two facing down. There is the layer done. Layer number 5, we want our last crystal, which is the rainbow fluorite. Gently slide that over, pop it open, tilt, and then I want to get these yellow ones in there for sure. And we're going to add in a little extra luck. Perfect. There's layer number 5 done. Last but not least is layer number 6, which is our dandelion. Ooh, that was tough to open. So let's get some scoops of this. Perfect. Seal up the jar with some glue that will all dry clear. Gently press that in, but firmly. And just like that, we have a basic completion of the spell jar. Elise ordered some cloth, so let's come on over to the cloth shelf. Okay, honestly, this is kind of a tough one because I chose a lot of kind of random colors, but I do have this cloth here with like lily pads and water lily flowers, or lotus flowers, however you say it. This one is really beautiful, and it has that blue and orange with some green colors we're looking for. Cut out about a square. Now when we bring the jar over, it has some glue on top again, so let's gently place on that cloth about as centered as I can get it. Now, please make me some room for the yarn bin so we can tie it down. I need blue. I'm going to use this light green, a touch of orange, some tangled silver, and then to represent more of the rainbow fluorite, I'm going to add a touch of dark purple. Whoosh! Let's wrap this yarn around the jar so that it looks just like this. So pretty! Now let's decorate the top. Here are the crystals we gathered before. So it turns out this whole side also has silver sheen, very beautiful. Let's make sure that faces out and put that right there, kind of like this, so that it's angled in a way where you'll be able to see that silver. And then let's put the Amazonite kind of like this, I think, so that the quartz pocket is more visible and then that flower is not completely covered, because I like that one. Then last but not least, the labradorite, we need to figure out where the flash is, which is more on this side. Yes, there we go. So let's put that one down more in the front here. Like that. Ta-da! Now let's put some chain on there. For your chain color today, I have some silver chain, so that it'll kind of match the moonstone in there. So let's put on some destiny controlling swoopity-whoops. And here is that chain going all the way around the jar, and I'm gonna just spin this. Going all the way around the jar just like so. Very beautiful. Now let's put on some charms. Come with me. We return again to the charm shelf. Now for this one, Elise said they didn't want really cutesy things, they wanted more ethereal and pretty, which I will fit as best as possible. Let's start off with some ethereal stars. Let's see, what can I find in here? Ooh, come back here. Protection star. Let's also do a regular star. And then I'm thinking something orange and something blue. Let's look in the Mist Garden and see if I can find anything in here. Not seeing anything I like. But to keep with the plant theme, I can grab a lucky clover. So let's do a dark blue one in here. Oh, and then last but not least, we need a goldfish, which represents like wealth and abundance. Can I find an orange one? Let's see. Yep, right here. And here are those charms on the jar. Last but not least, let's give it a scent. Today we have apple cinnamon. Perfect spiced fall scent. Let's add on a few drops. And just like that, Elise, here is your custom spell jar. Thank you. I hope the trust in me to choose all the colors paid off. I'll set this to dry and ship it out to you soon. Cheers to you, Elise, and cheers to all of you for watching. See you again soon. Bye!